What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today, oh man, a lot of you guys have been asking me about my thoughts and opinions about Telltale Games closing the majority of their studio. Man, honestly, there's no words. No words. It sucks. All of those developers got laid off just at the drop of a hat. And to think, Telltale Games is like a big company, right? It's a big company. They started out from something so small and they grew so big. And man, the studio seemed like it was thriving. And I guess that didn't really, even though they were putting out good content, even though all of us gamers really loved it, it didn't really translate to sales. So that's one of the reasons why, the major reason why they're closing down the studio. Now, oh man, so many employees and developers just got let go at a drop of a hat one morning. Can you imagine you go to work and then all of a sudden you and all of your coworkers just get laid off and that's it? With no, I don't think they got any sort of compensation. I don't think they, it was just like, you know what, we have to close the studio. And that's it. Now, there is going to be a skeleton crew of 25 people to fulfill the company's obligations to its board and partners. Dude, at least 25 people get to keep their jobs for a little while longer. But seriously, like, these employees have probably spent countless nights and countless hours working on these games. These games are fantastically made. Like, not just me, but many other people love Telltale games and the art, the storytelling, the gameplay, everything in between. And it's all because of those developers that just got let go at the drop of a hat. Man, honestly, that sucks. And like that's where it hit me the hardest, was like, man, all of those people lost their job, and I wish them well. I've been seeing on Twitter that a lot of them are finding work elsewhere, and other game developers are kind of coming together to help them, find their footing somewhere else, which is awesome to see. Not just, like we see the community of gamers come together a lot of times, but to see a community of developers where it's a competitive space, guys. Being a game developer, from what I've seen, is competitive. And to see them actually come together and have some sort of community where they're helping each other out, it's amazing. So I believe a lot of good is going to come from this. It sucks that Telltale Games is closing, and it sucks, all of these game developers just lost their job. But let's go ahead and talk about the game closure a little bit more, because they canceled The Wolf Among Us 2, which a lot of gamers are pissed off about. And a lot of gamers are pissed off because Stranger Things has been canceled too. But the biggest setback, the biggest grief, and the biggest complaint that I've seen across the entire internet is The Walking Dead final season is not going to be completed. Due to the layoffs, it's not going to be completed. Like, after season 2, I believe, that's it. And there's actually an update. Telltale has issued a statement announcing that a small team of 25 will stay to fulfill the company's obligations to its board and partners. No word yet on Telltale's other games, but the company will say it will says it will explain in the coming weeks. Here's a full statement below, and I'm gonna give you guys the source. It's usgamer.net is where I'm actually getting a lot of this information from. There's been a lot of stuff going around the internet, but I found this article to be very, very helpful, which I will link you guys to in the video description below if you guys wanted to check it out. Yeah, so so that's the thing. But then also, the biggest hard-hitting thing is that The Walking Dead final season, the final one, the last one of them all, the final season is not going to be completed. And there's where a lot of gamers are upset. A lot of gamers are like, you know, what the heck is going on? There's trophy hunters out there freaking losing their crap because they started something and they're not going to finish it. And trophies are really important to people. But most of all, I mean, you know, the biggest thing I care about is the game developers. You know, that's the biggest thing that I care about. I believe that Telltale, you know, they want to finish their contractual obligations with Minecraft story for Netflix. You know, I get that. Okay, I get that it's business, but what about the business of, you know, you put out a game, a lot of people pre-ordered it. I want to see what Telltale does about The Walking Dead final season. Are they going to be giving their you know, everybody's money back? Are they going to be offering the last, you know, 2 episodes for free? What the actual F is going to go on? I mean, I usually don't cuss, but what the actual F is going to go on with the final season of The Walking Dead? Because I'm sitting over here pissed off too. I'm pissed off with you guys. I believe that's more on the corporation side of things as opposed to, you know, game developers or anything like that. Like I said, I wish them well. It just sucks. This whole scenario, this whole thing sucks. To think that a major company, a big company like this, you know, just at the drop of a hat, just lets people go. I mean, job security, how secure is it? I've heard people say that, you know, any job, you know, you're looking for job security, you can find it, but there really is no, like, you know, specific, like, job security if you're looking for that. Because, I mean, this is a prime example. A big company just let go so many people. So my final thoughts, I hope the developers land on their feet well. I wish them well. Dude, they're awesome. They're talented. Look at the games that they've already created. I can't wait to see what else they're doing. So make sure you guys go and show them some love on Twitter, whatever social media platform you guys use. We'll have to wait and see what Telltale says about you know, the final season of The Walking Dead. Are they going to reimburse the gamers? Are they going to finish their contractual obligation to gamers? I get it. Netflix, you know, Telltale CEO, blah, 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 all that bull crap. But, you know, what about the gamers? Because in the end, they kind of just said, you know, screw it, you know. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But I'd love to know you guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Like I said, this was hard-hitting news. Sucks, man.